Raleigh Brown. This is another curve flattening concert, number, I think, 370. We're edging up to Kokomo's 400 record here. So I see Rhonda Scott Merrick and Mike Verbeck and Jeanette Hubner and Warren and Janelle and Toby Simmons and Ken and Supa on YouTube, and John Hubner along with Jeanette, and Steve Edelman, Donna Greenberg, Kate Edelman, Kathy Edelman, Michael DeSanctis, Ann Caston, Renee Blaker, Marcia Lowe, Tom Albright, Rosemary Ross, Jim Moore, Dakota Dave, who I sorely missed seeing yesterday, Charlie Bryant, Karen Beatty, Michelle Lamb, my niece, and Cheyenne, my grandniece, and Beverly Smith, my old buddy. Love you, Bev. And Rich Fowler and Loretta Wauk and Ann Mintz. And Ann Mintz actually gets credit for suggesting the title of this CD. Cloink, by the way. So she was the one who said, hey, keep it simple. Raleigh Brown songwriter, as opposed to Raleigh Brown guitarist. So Margot Lemieux is here, and Charlie Ortolani and Bunny Barnes up early in the morning, and Terry Linder and Jill Chernick, who is Michelle's mom, and Deb Libby Clark and Rich Laughlin and Michael Tierson. So thank you all for coming out. I'm going to get rolling here because there's just a lot of stuff to do. So I asked for requests from the new CD, and I thought I would do all originals today. And I am going to do all originals. I'm going to do one that isn't on the CD, but the rest of them are. And there were enough requests that I just decided that I would do the spillover I will do in tomorrow, Monday's concert. So, pardon me, tomorrow will also be an all originals day, and maybe I'll sneak in an instrumental in there somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you more about this. This CD is actually dedicated to all you guys. It's really dedicated to the memory of Janice McKenzie, my late wife, who is the sister of Jill Chernick and the aunt of Michelle Lamb, and it's dedicated to the memory of Suki the dog. But as far as living folks, it's you guys who helped get me through this terrible, terrible couple years. So I'm going to do a variety of tunes from the CD. I'll try to keep it a little bit upbeat. There's Brent on YouTube. You're welcome, and thanks for coming along. And Dennis Lloyd, I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. And Mark Steele is here, and Pam Zappardino, and Brian Kuiper, Bob McKenna. Good crowd, and let's get right down to it. If there's a theme to the way we all have to approach our lives right now, this is my version of that theme. Now life can throw you some curves, and things don't always turn out right. Everybody has the blues sometimes, and nobody wins every fight. So if you're feeling gloomy about all that you have lost, just be glad that you had it when it's time to pay the cost. Just repeat after me. My life is not a tragedy. Now maybe you've lost that love, or time took your loved ones away. Even if you're the last man standing, you know you too will fall one day. Well, I started as a baby and I grew to be a man. If I end up as an old dog, I guess I'll understand. And when I look into the mirror, that old man will agree. My life was not a tragedy. I've been down so many pathways. You know, I've seen it all. I'm not gonna get all low down when my back's against the wall. So if hard times descend on you and dark clouds are overhead, you better grab right on to living before they pronounce you dead. You find that you're suffering from a bad case of the blues. You gotta get up in the morning and adjust your attitude. Just repeat after me. My life is not a tragedy. My life is not a tragedy. I can't quite tell you what my life is. It's not exactly a comedy, I don't think, although it feels that way sometimes. But my life is not a tragedy. So that's My Life Is Not a Tragedy. And that was written probably about a year ago now. This next song that I'm going to do was written in around, my best guess is 1977. And I have to say, I was just a little taken aback when I asked for requests for today. It's like 5 of the first 6 that came through were for songs I'd written in the 70s. And I was sitting there thinking, why did I slave over a hot computer writing all these new songs if all you want are these ones I wrote when I didn't know what I was doing? So hopefully I had a lot of beginner's luck in the 70s. And this is one of those songs. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it before we're done. There's a hawk on the wing, circling high above, and there was freedom in the heart of the woman I love. Lord, she was free as a hawk on the wing, soft as a morning dove. Where are the sleepy days when we lay entwined? And is this the same bed that held something so fine? You wrapped round my neck like a true love of mine, round my heart like a clinging vine. Tell me, where is the love when it's gone away? When the price of the memories is too much to pay? I can't find a signpost to guide myself by. And is this a tear in my eye? where is the hawk who was circling above? And where is the morning dove? So that's called Hawk on the Wing, and as I said, that was written around 1977. And the song I'm going to do next actually was written, I mean, all these songs are kind of semi-autobiographical. The earlier ones are more autobiographical. The newer ones are more semi-autobiographical. And this next song was actually written about a year ago. So these two songs were written 45 years apart. But this song was actually written about the same woman. And you might think that I was obsessed with her, but I was not. It just happened that she showed up in these two songs, and she ended up, after we split up, always remaining friends. And I think she's somewhere living out in Colorado now. I hope. I haven't heard from her in a while. In the mornings I walk and I cry. The world is a beautiful place. I am moved by the lives passing by. The world is a beautiful place. When I was young, a wild girl graced my bed. The world is a beautiful place. It was rapture and joy that she spread. The world is a beautiful place. But her wild heart led her away. The world is a beautiful place. She was too incandescent to stay. The world is a beautiful place. And then one night when I felt so alone, the world is a beautiful place. She appeared like a wraith at my door. The world is a beautiful place. And her love was so fierce on that night, and I never saw her again. For a while her brilliance blessed my life. I think of her still now and then. And in the mornings I walk and I cry. The world is a beautiful place. So that goes along with my life is not a tragedy. The world is a beautiful place. We should try and appreciate it to the extent that we can, even under the most extenuating circumstances. So let me see if I can say hi to anybody who I missed. I said hi to Dennis Light and Brent. Tom Dietz is here. Hi, Tom. And Donna Greenberg and Alex Bevan. And Joyce Goldberg. Hi, Joyce. And I already said hi to all you guys. And I'm not able to read, pardon me, I'm not able to read comments because it's just too much going by and I have to get through this thing. Karen Beatty is here, my dear friend. Janice's best friend ever. Charlie Bryant. Mark Steele. Hi to all you guys. I'm glad to see you. Bernd Bachmann. Bernd, I have to figure out how to send a CD to Germany. It might take me a couple more days. PayPal isn't cooperating on that one. And, Jeanette Pasqua's here. Hi, Jeanette. And David and Katha. Hi, you guys. And Paulette Dubois. And Helene Tober-Fowler. And Jean Galligan. And Kate Petrella. And Frank Mato. Thanks, all you guys, for coming out and helping celebrate this new release. If you're new to this, you could look on my page and you might see a link to go buy this CD if you like. You can buy it digitally, or you can buy a hard copy. And if you buy the hard copy, the digital download is included with that. So it's Raleigh Brown, one word, .bandcamp, one word, .com. And that'll take you to the site, and you can see how to do that if you'd like to buy a copy. Because right after this, I have to teach one guitar lesson, and then I go back to my day job, shipping clerk. And of course, yesterday was the first day I started shipping them out. Yesterday was also the first day I ran across PayPal's totally revamped shipping system, which screwed me up for the whole morning. So it's like, Murphy is alive and well, and Murphy's Law persists. Announcements. I want to say hi to the Invisibles, which include Linda Worster, Kit Sarikaku, who's probably asleep in her little bed, Kate Mack, Invisible Rubinstein, Joel Biget over in France. Mario Prue might be there. And I'm playing the Prue today. I used the Prue guitar on virtually every cut on the new CD, except 34 Gibson, for which I used the 34 Gibson. I think there might have been one more that day that I did with the Gibson. But mostly it's this guitar, which is a lovely sounding instrument. And I like my Martins. They sound just like Martins. But the Prue has its own unique sound, so I always thank Mario for having built it for me. And it's pretty, too. It's got beautiful wood on the back and sides, Honduran rosewood. You see that? And it sounds like $1 million. So what more could you ask for? So for those of you who bought the CD, who are denizens of Raleigh World, who get here regularly, I've probably sent you an email afterwards, and I need a reply from you on that email. If you didn't get one and you think you should have, check your spam folder, and then you can email me back. But it's slowing down my shipping process if I don't hear from you by then. So just saying, okay? And today's Sunday. Tomorrow I will be on at 3 o'clock, and as I said, I will be doing more tunes that were requests from the new CD that I don't have time to do today because there are limits in my life. I think Cozy is not doing a show this Tuesday, but is going to try and do one next Tuesday. So I don't see her on here. It's a little early in the morning for her. She's way out there in Moab, Utah, where she used to live. So you can check her page, but I think she's putting it off till next week. And then I'll be back again on Wednesday. And Alex, who is here right now, will be on Thursday at 3:30, I believe. And if he has anything else to say, he might mention it. And then I want to mention something I just posted on my page right before we started. My good friends Phyllis Chappell and Ken Ulansey. Ken is my go-to saxophone player. He's played on one of my CDs, and we've played together live hundreds of times. And Phyllis is a wonderful, exotic, jazzy guitar player and singer. And she and Kenny have done a Valentine's Day house concert at Ann Mintz and Cliff Wagner's house for the last 10 years or so. And of course, they can't do that now, but they have a high-quality video through Bill Houston, who videos all of these. He's a big Phyllis Chappell fan. And so they have a video of it, and they're going to run a Zoom concert tonight. The link is there on my page, and they're going to show the video, and I think they're going to be there on Zoom to kind of chat, and I'll probably be there too. I might actually be playing with them on a cut or two on this concert. So if you're not doing anything tonight, give it a look. They're wonderful, and there's a reason why they've sold out every Valentine's Day concert for the last 10 years. Okay, I think that's all of my stuff for today. So this next song, this is one of the old ones which got multiple requests, and I wrote it. It's actually directed towards my old friend Chris Reitz, who doesn't get to listen to these concerts, I don't think, but he knows I'm thinking about him. Okay, so it goes kind of like this. And this actually, this is the song when I accepted my trophy at Winfield when I won the National Fingerpicking Championships. Instead of playing a hot instrumental as an acceptance number, I sang this song. I think there were people in the audience scratching their heads, but that's the way it went. Hey Chris, I got home late tonight. I couldn't sleep a wink. I've been up all night communing with the dishes in my sink. Till tonight I played the slide guitar at the Honolulu Sands. Tonight they fired me from that old New Jersey hula band. Where'd the coffee houses go? The good times and friends we once did know. Late nights spent in smoky bars, the music always played on wood guitars. I've been talking to some younger guys, they just don't understand the idea of hearing music from a real live breathing man. They can deal with giant concerts and quadraphonic sound, but they can't seem to relate to what a human being puts down. Where'd the coffee houses go? The good times and friends we once did know. Late nights spent in smoky bars, the music always played on wood guitars. So I'm writing you this letter, friend, 'cause I know you'll see just why I feel like them old cowboys did when progress passed them by. And I'm trying to adapt myself, but the road is awfully long. I find my mind returning to the question in this song: where'd the coffee houses go? The good times, the friends we once did know. Late nights spent in smoky bars, the music always played. On wood guitar. On wood guitars. And Alex says he loves that song, and Alex was one of those old friends in those smoky bars. And we had some good times back then, and still do. So, actually, I should leave this on here. So next up, hear them birds a-singin', see those leafy trees, smell that new-mown grass at dawn, feel the morning breeze. Turn on all your senses, ain't that sky so blue? Get out into nature, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, I went out to the park, I sat down in the grass. I was remembering that Beatle who sang all things must pass. And I thought about enlightenment and how to see it through. You know, I'm getting near my sell-by date. It'd be a lot for me to do. I want to hear what can't be heard. I want to see what can't be seen. I want to travel the cosmos in a yellow submarine. I want to learn the songs of birds and go with them as they fly. I want to spend more time outside, 'cause time is passing by. I asked a friend on his deathbed what he'd regret when he died. He said he wished he'd had more women and that he'd spent more time outside. Well, I don't care about the women, well, maybe just a few, but I plan to spend more time outside, and that at least is true. I want to hear what can't be heard. I want to see what can't be seen. I want to travel the cosmos in a yellow submarine. I want to learn the songs of birds and go with them as they fly. I want to spend more time outside, 'cause time is passing by. Spend more time outside, and I have done that over the last year. Whenever the weather is bearable, I walk in the park. See if I missed anybody here. It looks like a lot of the same crew. Kenny Lancey's here. Hey, Kenny, I announced your gig and I shared your Zoom link right on my Facebook page, so Lord knows what kind of riffraff will show up tonight. So I'm going to do one song now that is not on the new CD, but it is one that I wrote, and I'm doing it as a request for Ann Mintz, who kindly named my album and has been my good friend for these 42 years. And so nothing more need be said about that. I'm going to do this song. I'm going to do the mantra. Tomorrow I'm going to come back and do some more of songs from the album. And I thank you all for joining me. I love you all, and there's a good reason why this album is dedicated to you. So I'll give you 3 guesses when I wrote this song after I'm done doing it. On this Thanksgiving Eve, I'll load the stove with wood and warm my simple home with thoughts of brotherhood. I'll sit before the fire, give thanks for what has been, and drink a toast to those along the road who've shared the life within. Out on the frozen field, a single lonely tune, a broken-hearted nightingale is crying at the moon. My world is drawing inward as years keep moving on, and now I see stark beauty in trees whose leaves have gone. These are the dimming years, a time to reminisce and feel that strange divide between contentment and loneliness. The turmoil of my younger years, it now has taken leave, enveloped in serenity. On this Thanksgiving Eve, it's just an old guitar and me. On this Thanksgiving Eve. So again, I thank you. Hi, Nancy Daynard made it. And let me see if I missed anybody else. I said hi to Carol Pred and Renee Blaker and all you guys. So good to see you here. And I'm going to switch over to the Halo Cam, which is all set up there. We could just do this. And I haven't done much. When I sing, there was no real dedicated instrumental today. I did do an instrumental break in My Life Is Not a Tragedy for the guitar nuts out there. And I will, so we'll do a blues mantra. Be happy. Be healthy. Be brave. And be calm. Be kind. It's a snap. Bunny Barnes is snapping her fingers right now. And if you get cranky, we'll take a nap. Turning into a jazz version of this. We'll just take it out like this. If you get cranky, take a nap. Love you guys. See you tomorrow, I hope. Bye-bye.